Hey, y'all, I'm still tripping on the fact that y'all was really running around here saying Errol Spence was too big for Crawford and Crawford was lighting the ass, and Canelo was too big for Crawford and Crawford was lighting the ass. And for these experts to call themselves boxers and all in between, man, they talking about, oh, the weight, Crawford moving up to 168. He struggled with Madrimov. He didn't fight the top champions at 147. And yeah, because PBC had fighters ducking him and shit. But we already know what it was. But we seen when he got in the ring with Errol Spence, he was damn near bigger than Errol Spence. And went in there and beat the brakes off that boy. It's about skill. And then he goes up to 168. Need not to remind you, the night before the fight, they got to weigh in. And Crawford and Canelo both weighed in at, 168 pounds or something like that. 167, something like that. And once again, Crawford got in the ring, tore Canelo ass up. Everybody talking about jumping up from 54 or 47 to 168 is kind of impossible. And I'm sitting there thinking like, man, like y'all don't see what the fuck I see when I watch Terence Crawford, and then when you turn around and watch Canelo fight or Errol Spence fight, especially Errol Spence. Man, even Ray Charles could see that Terence Crawford was gonna tear Errol Spence ass up. And then Canelo, he got just as much primitive skills as Errol Spence. And then you watch Terence Crawford, you be like, ain't no way in hell neither one of them can beat Terence Crawford. I don't care if he move up 4 weight classes, he'll still beat Canelo. But y'all was, even some of these boxing channels that I follow and shit, oh yeah, it's just the weight, trying to sound all educated in the sport of boxing. I'm like, man, some of this shit it's just common sense. Man, it's just common sense. You can't put all this logic into everything, because sometimes logic just cancels out when you just got to use common sense. And common sense to me, looking at the Canelo and Crawford and Spence, is Crawford is the superior athlete, no matter the weight, size, anything. Canelo is not that guy that y'all say he is, and that's fine. That's totally fine. But stop acting like that size matters in every fight, because it done been plenty of fights in history that, size really didn't matter. And you look at Conor Benn and Chris Eubank. Now, Chris Eubank did win the last 2 championship rounds decisively, but to me, Conor Benn dominated the first half of the fight. He beat Chris Eubank to the punch. He got off cleaner combos, and I think they robbed Conor Benn of that Chris Eubank fight. And that's another instance of a smaller guy coming up, fighting a bigger guy that I think won. I don't care what the judges say. I think Conor Benn won. But, Crawford is a different breed. It's a different breed. And talking about, you want to feel the Mexican power? And went in there and got his ass tore up like I thought he would. Like, it's just crazy to me, and people still want to bet against Crawford, but people did that to Mayweather. And they want to see him fight David Benavidez because they want to see him lose. That's the only reason. But hell, Crawford said he don't want to fight David Benavidez, and David Benavidez said he too big. He not coming down to 68 to fight Terence Crawford. So just leave that alone. And I don't even want to see David Benavidez beat up Canelo either, because he's too big for Canelo, just like he too big for Crawford. Crawford made Canelo look like the guy that people with common sense knew he was, and that was just an average Mexican fighter. I mean, he's a good Mexican fighter, but he just average when it comes to stepping in the ring with the slick black boxers, what he struggled with his entire career. And the only reason he took this fight with Terence Crawford is to duck David Benavidez, number one, and number two is to make all that money with Turkey Al-Sheikh. Canelo Alvarez struggled with Edgar Berlanga and Jaime Munguia. Edgar Berlanga and Jaime Munguia are nobodies. They're nobodies. Both of them, after they lost to Canelo, went on to have another loss. And Edgar Berlanga and Jaime Munguia got knocked out. Both of them. So, I mean, to put, he fought Edgar Berlanga and Jaime Munguia, they nobody. Jaime Munguia had 40-something fights, and you can't name one damn person that he fought before he fought Canelo. Because they was all tomato cans. They was all trash. I mean, Berlanga are nobodies, man. Look at Hamza Siraj went in there and destroyed Edgar Berlanga, who should have been the co-main event to Shakur Stevenson. But hey, look what happened. But anyways, like I was saying, to these content creators and these former boxers and current boxers, sometimes that weight shit don't make no difference. It don't make a difference when you got the skill set that Terence Crawford got. So sounding all educated on the camera, like you know the ins and outs, and you probably do with boxing, but you just fail logic. I mean, you just fail common sense, and you fail street smarts. But anyways, it's the Boxing Crew. Reality alert. Like, share, and subscribe.